Hey girl, and happy Pi Day to all my math people out there. It is 3/14 today. And this week we are talking about mental health. I always like to go to my trusted cdc.gov website. And of course, they talk about mental health. They actually define it. What is mental health? Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also helps determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make healthy choices. Mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood and adolescence through adulthood. You may hear these terms often used interchangeably. Poor mental health and mental illness, though, are not the same. A person can experience poor mental health and not be diagnosed with a mental illness. Likewise, a person diagnosed with a mental illness can experience periods of physical, mental, and social well-being. Can your mental health change over time? Yes, it is very important to remember that, depending on many factors. When the demands placed on a person exceeds their resources and coping abilities, their mental health can be impacted. For example, if someone is working long hours, caring for a relative, and experiencing economic hardship, they may experience poor mental health. And the list of mental health and behaviors is long and vast, from ADD and anxiety, Alzheimer's, autism, depression, eating disorders, seasonal affective disorder, stress, suicide, self-harm, postpartum depression. These all fall under the category of mental illnesses and disorders. But this week I want to focus on ways that we can manage our mental health and stay mentally healthy. For the past 2 weeks, we've done something pretty major in helping with mental health, and that is physical health. Making sure that you're physically healthy definitely helps with your mental health. But today I want to talk about connecting with others. Make sure that you're talking to people that you trust. I always recommend that you have a therapist. If you can get a therapist, get one. Or connect with your community-based or faith-based organizations. But there's nothing like having a very good close friend or friends that you trust that you can talk to about your concerns and tell them how you're feeling. I am so blessed and grateful to have a group of girlfriends that I can talk to openly and honestly about some of the things that may be going on with me. Even just last week, I had an issue where I wasn't doing very well, but I was able to call a girlfriend and she was able to come be with me physically and spend the rest of the day with me. I cannot even tell you how impactful that was for me that day. And I hope that for you. I know there's got to be somebody out there that you can talk to, that you can lean on, and that you can trust. And don't be afraid to talk to them. If they're a really good friend, they will be there for you when you need them. And of course, journaling is always a great thing to do, to just brain dump and get things off of your mind. Or listen to a podcast like this one to help get you in the right mindset. And if you believe in a higher power, I believe in God. So that's what I do. And I turn to a spiritual place as well in terms of prayer and meditation. We'll talk more this week about how to cope with stress and anxiety. In the show notes, I want you to take this mental health quiz to test your knowledge on mental health. And it's from the CDC. Until tomorrow, I want you to have a stress-free day. Reach out to somebody to talk to today if you need to. And you can reach out to me. Look in the show notes. There's ways that you can contact me as well. Have a great rest of your day. And hey, girl, let's go.